welcome. It is Thursday. No, oh my god. It is Wednesday. Wednesday the 21st. It is another day. And of course another stream. Today, of course, I started a little bit late, so it'll just be a 2-hour stream roughly. So nothing special. But what we're gonna do today is, first of all, of course, the quick sketch, 30-minute quick sketch. Then after that, I can finally show the second compilation. So now we don't, or you don't see one compilation, the first one looped twice, or looped once rather, but actually you will see 2 different compilations now from here on out. And then if I do more, you'll see 3, or maybe I'll do it like mixing them up however I want. So yeah, today is the moment, the premiere of the newest compilation. I think I like the second one more, just because I think a little bit more effort went into that one. The first one was like a test subject where I was like kind of just trying stuff out and seeing like I wanted to create some sort of like 3D 3D showcase, just showing off the still images in some sort of 3D fashion. And the first one I think went pretty well, so I wanted to do, maybe I'll probably not do one for next month, but then I'll probably combine next month, or no, this month and next month into one, just because this month the only thing I've really done or finished are quick sketches and maybe the Twitch emotes. Other than that, I think there wasn't really that much that I could include in there. Also, I think even in this month, did we finish it in this month? Hold on, January, February, okay. Oh, we're gonna complete 100 quick sketches on the 1st of May. That'll be exciting. No, hold on. In middle of May, no, the 10th of May, 11th of May, somewhere around there, we're gonna finish the 100th quick sketch. Okay. I'm excited. Okay, let me open up. My timer's already ready. My blender's already open. I already have an idea. I have a rough idea, so I don't know if I can if it's gonna look like how I imagine it right now, if it's gonna look like that in the end. But the only way to know is to try. Let me pull up my dude Roberto, and then we can start. Small. That's my, oh, those are my videos. I don't need videos. I need my test subject. There you go. There it is. Nope, not this one. There it is. Okay. Okay, my base mesh is ready. Oh yeah, and then of course, once we're finished, once we've done the quick sketch, we will go over to just like maybe like if we have just an hour, maybe we can speed run through the rest of the hand. And then once that's done, it's probably going to be like the hour's going to be over, so we'll probably leave it there. And then tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow's just a regular day of streaming, where we will, hold on, what is my, oh no. What is the stream called? I completely forgot to change the name. It's probably just something old. Oh no. Oh well, now it's too late. I don't think I can change it now. Can I? No, I don't think so. Yeah, well, I'll have to fix that in post. Let me just quickly make a note, and then I'll do that in post. Yeah. We're gonna just work on the mechanical hands, maybe finish the sculpt, so we can then go over tomorrow into the actual hard surface modeling part, and so we can finish the hand rather quickly, because then that's basically all when it comes to the mechanical parts. I'm going to add more detail, of course, to the individual parts, but once we have I guess like the overall shape, then we can still decide how much detail we want to add. If we want to keep it like, if we have a base that already looks pretty good, then just adding more on top of it makes it better, but of course isn't completely necessary. So that's what I want to go or get to. Hold on. Where's my to-do list? There it is. Okay. Which one is it? 21st. Fix 21st 04. Yeah, stream. There you go. Okay, perfect. Okay, I don't want to waste too much time. I've already been rambling for about 6 minutes. Way too long. So let's go into the quick sketch. Okay, remove my sphere. I will keep the light, just yeah, just to have some light in the scene in the beginning. My timer is ready. I am ready. Hopefully you are as well. If so, then I would say let's not waste any more time. 3, 2, 1, go. So where's my base mesh? There it is. Let's append it. So for this one, today I was helping my, I guess, family bring, or like my grandparents were moving close to us, so they left their old house with like a bunch of stuff in there, of course. Like they've been living there for like 50 or 60 years, so there's definitely some stuff that they don't need anymore, especially because their new home is smaller. So the main part is already done. Like we've already moved, and the rest that is like still in there is basically what we're working on right now. We just like, I think like a few weeks ago we moved everything out of the house, or almost everything, like the main furniture, and then today what we did was we so there's this free service where you can bring out all of your old, I guess, like old like furniture, for example, or old hold on, there it is, old, I don't know, like cupboards or whatever, everything that's old and you don't need anymore. I think you call it like bulky trash, whatever. You can bring all that out, and they will take, like, there's this I guess the city or the whatever will take care of it. Like there's a whole, like, you just put all the trash out in front of your house, and then they'll take it and they'll dump it wherever it needs to be, like, dumped. So that's what we did today. We just moved everything that's not necessary anymore, all the furniture and all that, out of the house and into the street, so they can pick it up, I think tomorrow. So I kind of want to use this as my inspiration for this piece. Let's see if we can make something rather interesting. Maybe it'll be super boring, we'll see. Of course, it'll be another black and white image. So for rooms, a good trick, or a trick that I've discovered, or like maybe not discovered, like learned, was for rooms, if you want to capture most of the room, you need to have a very low focal length. Maybe like 30 is good enough. This way, if you put the camera right somewhere into the corner, you can still, for example, see the wall on the left side. If you put the focal length too high, that's not going to be possible. So that's what why I did that. I learned that when I did a how do you call it, a I guess like sketch render, or like architecture render for my I mean at work. So I kind of wanted to my idea was, so we wanted to renovate one of our rooms to make it like more of a or we wanted to renovate the old break room, or like lunch room. Two of our or two of my colleagues kind of like took the lead and worked on that, and they just went for it, of course. They got the permission and got all the planned the whole thing, and then I was asking for the plans, what they wanted to do, which furniture and what kind of like lamps and what kind of color the walls should be, the floor and all that, basically everything, like the whole interior. And then they gave me all of that, and I wanted to do a like a architecture render, an ArcViz basically. And there I discovered, especially because the room is pretty small, that if you want to capture most of the room, you have to have a very, very small focal lens, almost like in fisheye. But fisheye, I think, stretches the whole image even more. I think lowering the focal length isn't as crazy as using a fisheye lens. So yeah, if you ever make an ArcViz, I would advise you to use a very low focal length, otherwise you're not going to see much. So the basis will be this panel at the back, which we will give a emissive shader. Where's my emission? There it is. Put the emission into the surface. There you go. Now we have some emission, and then we will put the strength maybe to 5. Let's put it to 5. Okay, so of course it looks pretty boring, so we're gonna bring in some more stuff. Oh, I have an idea. Oh, although that could not work, we'll try. So let's go into the plane. I wanna actually give the plane some meaning. So I'll try. I'll show you what I mean. Let me just go back here into my images. I need my images. Resources, images. Let's see, what do we have here? Hopefully you can. Yep, you can. Okay, perfect. So we can either use, oh, what about smoke? No, I kind of want to use something more actually imagey like. So I have my inspirations here. Let me see what we have here. Maybe like some sort of image, maybe a nice beautiful lady that is behind what I want to put in front of it. Let's see, what do we have here? Actually, kind of hard to decide. Of course, I don't have too much time, so I kind of have to be quick with this. I don't think my inspirations look that good or will fit that well, so I'm just going to use an image. Maybe like a sky image. Do I have something interesting? These all look pretty boring. Space. Oh, hello. That looks interesting. Let's use that. Okay, perfect. So we're going to plug that into the emission. There you go. Oh, hello. Maybe we can make it a little bit strong. I mean, bigger. This way we're not gonna, like, we can fill more of the plane with more of the interesting parts. There you go. Maybe rotate it. Okay, rotating on X doesn't work. Y doesn't work. I guess we'll use Z then. There you go. Move it down. Okay, that should be pretty good. Of course, it's gonna be black and white. So what we're gonna do, we will use a cutout. Put that in there. Combine these closer together. This way just looks more, I guess, like tidy. There you go. So what about using it linear? Let's see what that looks like. Oh no, not linear, constant. Now we can see nothing, and then we can move this over here so we see more and more of this galaxy, although this looks kind of boring. So we're gonna go back to probably ease, maybe. Oh, east looks pretty cool, especially if we remove parts of the clutter. Oh, hello. Okay, let's use that. So, next up, we need a texture for the floor. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do Smart UV Project so we can have a good UV distribution. We'll go to this object. It already has a material, and then we need a good texture for it. Let me see if I can have a good, or if I have like some sort of wet concrete. I know that I've made a good concrete texture, although I don't really know if that's a good texture for this piece. I don't think so. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, that's 2K. Oh, this one could work. We'll try. We'll try. It's not like that important how it looks like. We can like play around with these textures quite a lot. So let's put this to non-color. This way we can see really that much. Although, you know, oh, I think this image is too dim. It doesn't really do what I want. What about removing this? Let's leave it like just white. I think white could also work. So next up, what I want to do, we can also already see some nice, I guess, like surface imperfections, but that's not really all that I want to get out of this texture. We're going to go in here and move this in there. We're going to bump up the blacks to get more smooth surfaces. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hello. That looks interesting. Although it's pretty low. I guess the texture is pretty low quality. We have 20 minutes left, so we still have quite a lot of time. Let's just extract my 4K texture of the same image. So let's see. We have, what was I looking for? My, there it is. Nope, this one. Roughness. Oh, well, quite fitting for a roughness input. Oh no, I deleted both. Wait. Oh, that looks interesting, but not really what I wanted. Okay, I guess it doesn't add the texture back in when I press Ctrl Z. There it is. Oh, there it is. Let's bring back some of that glossiness. Although we could probably... What about switching it? Hello. That looks interesting. Although it's, of course, way too big. So let's go in here and maybe change the scale. Make it longer. I mean, bigger. There you go. Ooh. 5 should be pretty good. Maybe a little bit more. There you go. Maybe we can switch back these two handles this way. I think it's more natural. There you go. Oh, hello. That looks pretty good. Oh, yeah. Looks like more like a garage or, I guess like concrete building. Who would have guessed with a concrete texture? It looks like a concrete building. Let me just move these textures so it looks more a little bit more random. Maybe like this. No, that looks kind of weird. Maybe not. We can like use the X and Y rotation to make it a little bit more random. I think that looks pretty good. Let's save the thing. Save as quick sketch number 80. Today's number 80. The 80th quick sketch. I don't have a folder just yet. There you go. Go in here, call it the same. Okay, perfect. Save the image. Okay, perfect. So, first of all, what I want to do, I kind of want to bring in... I want to try something. What about bringing in some gray and then bumping up the blacks a little bit more? This way we can have these very, very shiny surfaces and also like a very... you know what? Nope, let's not do that. Let's just go back here. Okay, that looks pretty good. So, it's not everything, of course, that I want to add. First of all, let's save, and then we can do some more. So, this power is set to 5. We can probably keep 5. I don't want to bump it too high. Then probably the glare will be too crazy. So we'll just keep it like this. And then we're gonna add some interesting like primitive objects. Let's see, what do we have here? We have a cone. Let's try a cone. I think I've never used a cone before for any of my quick sketches, so it's about time. There you go, the first cone. Let's set it to smooth maybe, and then we can go in here and oh, that doesn't work. I guess I guess we can go in here and bevel this. This way we can get quads, and we can still keep the very pointy edge or like top. There you go. Now it's more smooth, and then we can go in here and add maybe a subdivision. This way it's just like is even smoother. We also need a face down here to keep the edges very, very sharp. There you go. Perfect. Okay. So That's the first one. Let me make it maybe a little bit bigger. Okay, perfect. Let's move it closer. Oh, before I change anything, I'm gonna move this or change this to wire display so I can see through. I don't have to be in the room to see anything. That just helps with the overall efficiency. There you go. So next up, this is too smooth. We need the same texture. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Okay. Next up, we need a UV sphere. A UV sphere is always a good thing to have. Let's move that up by 1 so we can have the scale or the pivot point at the bottom. Then make it bigger. There you go. Okay, and move it somewhere. There you go. Make it a little bit bigger. Should fill almost the whole room. There you go. Okay. I don't want to intersect with the wall, so I have to keep that in mind. I think that looks pretty good. Okay. We will give this one the same texture. There you go. And then I want to also use maybe a cube. We're going to move this up by 1 so we can have the scale point at the bottom. We're going to give it the same material, and then we're just going to move it somewhere. Rotate it maybe. Oh, we could also rotate it like on the y-axis. Oh, hold on, that looks kind of weird because then the scale point isn't at the bottom anymore. What we can do though is we can just go in here, select this. Cursor to selected object, set origin to 3D cursor. Now rotating on the y-axis. There you go. Move it somewhere in here, maybe make it bigger. Okay, rotate it on the y-axis to fit it in there. Fit it somehow. Perfect. Oh, it's in the wall. That's not what I wanted. That's better. Okay, perfect. Let's... Oh, it already has the right texture. So we're gonna add... let's see what we have here. What else? An icosphere is kind of boring. A cylinder. Move it up by 1. There you go. We need a subdivision. At least 1. We're gonna give it these nice sharp edges. That's all we need. We're gonna go in here. Inset, so we get these sharp corners. There you go. We're gonna give it the same material, and then we can move it somewhere else. So those are the first primitives that I want to add. Oh, hold on. On the z-axis. There you go. Okay, perfect. So the whole idea with this is basically there's a whole lot of trash in front of oh, welcome Vincent, you caught me live 2 hours after the usual start. Hope you you were able to sleep a little bit longer today. Hope you yeah, hope you maybe you've tried something new to solve your sleeping problems. I'm working on my quick sketch right now. As you can see, 13 minutes left. This is inspired by what I did today, getting rid of all the bulk trash in the garage of my grandparents after they moved. Okay, hold on. I mean, now we can probably just add like cubes, for example. I want to fill this up so it looks like a full garage with just primitives, so it looks a little bit more abstract. There it is, the material. And the light in the background is the only thing that is kind of emitting light into the scene. Which, should I add one more at the top? Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I think fixing sleep problems is can probably be one of the most difficult, I guess, problems to fix, especially because you cannot really observe it. You can only do tests until you get it right. I think it's similar with what is it, like eating or nutrition. You just have to try different things until you get it, till you find the right solution. I can imagine that can be pretty hard. Usually my first the first thing I try is just to ignore it. Doesn't work that well usually, but actually it does work quite well usually, but when it doesn't work, then I have to come up with something else. Okay, we have a nice ring. Should we make it bigger? I guess we could maybe rotate it like this. I think that's better. Okay. Someone's playing loud music outside. Some hooligans trying to disturb my calm quick sketch. What's going on here? Okay, put that over here. Just filling up the whole thing. Of course, I want to still kind of see Roberto. We have 10 minutes. I think I should give him a pose. Just like in a T pose or an A pose rather. He looked kind of boring. So let's give him like some sort of pose. We can probably use the X-axis mirror. There you go. Move that together. Actually not. Let's keep it pretty far apart. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I'll also try to sleep a little bit more. I think I wanna like be like I wanna have a good night's sleep more consistently. Right now I'm like on the edge of getting enough and not getting enough. I kind of want to move further in the green zone basically, just so I can have a more consistent, I guess, life even, because then if you always have like enough sleep, you can kind of you can be more effective and like more efficient everywhere basically. And if you like walk on the edge the whole time, you like, it's kind of a gamble whether or not you're effective that day, which I think is kind of I'm not a fan, let's say that. So I kind of want to get better at that. Of course, today I've heard takes about 21 days or 3 weeks to learn something new or to like get in the habit of doing a certain thing. So let's see if I can do it for 21 days. Same goes for flossing my teeth. I don't know why, but I never, like, nobody ever taught me to floss my teeth. Only like to brush my teeth, of course, but not to floss my teeth. I never heard anyone tell me like, oh, you should floss your teeth. And then at some point I had a checkup with my doctor. And then like it wasn't a checkup, it was more a, what is it, a cleanup, I guess. That is a thing that I like now do every half a year, I think, or like every like 3 or 4 months, just to see if like my teeth are alright, and if not, or if they're like dirty a little bit, they're gonna get cleaned. And of course, to keep your teeth fully clean, you have to floss your teeth. And I'm like right now kind of trying to build a habit of flossing my teeth after brushing them. It is like one of the things that like you can, I think, easily dismiss. Oh, that's a weird thumb. Just because like you're done with brushing your teeth, you just sit there and then like, I mean, should I floss my teeth now or not? It's already so late. Why do I not just go to bed? But that's not a good thought to have, so I try to get better at flossing my teeth like consistently. There's this sort of like liquid or like serum that they use to see if your teeth are dirty. If you take it, or like you I guess put it in your mouth, like leave it in there for a few, I guess, seconds, and then they get like it is like super saturated blue. So then if you spit it out, the blue sticks to all the like all the dirt in your like on your teeth. So your teeth, of course, if they're not clean, like are like completely blue. And then like the better like you brush your teeth, the better like the whiter they are afterwards. So yeah, I'll try to like it's not only that I want to like be better at that myself, just to have like, I guess, cleaner teeth, but I also like don't want to create more work for the I guess what is it called, like the assistant. There's not like the doctor isn't doing the cleanup of the teeth, but a medical assistant, or like dental assistant, let's call it that. So she is usually the same every time. She would then go and remove all the stuff that is blue, which takes like a while. I don't know, like 15 or 30 minutes, depending on, of course, how much there is. So I don't want to like be lazy, and just because of my laziness she has to do more. So I kind of want to like, I kind of have two points of motivation that keep me, or like that I want to like say to myself to like get better at cleaning my teeth. Okay, so the light is quite, so it's getting blocked quite hard. Let's see, maybe we should put a light at the top as well. Maybe we should raise, let's see if we can raise the ceiling. Maybe that helps as well. There you go, move it up. Although, I mean, it's more light, but then it should be quite dim. That's what I want. So I kind of want to keep it maybe a little bit higher. That's pretty good. This way it gives us a little bit more light, so we can see him a little bit better. We can probably also play around with the settings in Photoshop afterwards. But oh, what we have to change also, we have to go into the world and remove the outer lighting, the world lighting. This way he has no like light coming from the back. I think that'll look better. Does it? Let's see. You can see him better with like lighting coming from out here, but like it's probably like a subjective feel what looks better. This like this, it's more realistic. The light is only coming from the front. Oh, we only have 3.5 minutes left. But you can see him like a little bit I guess worse. I'll leave it like this. Okay, I want to add like a few more things. First of all, I want to have a second cone. I haven't used cones at all yet, so I want to have a few more in here. Make this one like very, very small. We can use snapping to put it on the face. Zip. There it is. Make it a little bit bigger. There you go. Maybe we can put one more like at the front. Oh, it's on the ceiling. Hold on. There it is. Okay, move it maybe over here. Oh, hello. Okay. Let's put one more ball, or actually let's use this one. Oh, the ball is in the wall. Should we care about that? I guess, yeah, we should. There you go. Move these pieces more to the front. Okay, perfect. Oh, it's still on the wall. Oh my god. Yeah, today, afterwards, after I finished the quick sketch, we're just gonna work a little bit more on the MSI Creator Award submission. I forgot to change the title, so it's a random title. I don't even know what the title is right now. But we will work on the MSI Creator Award. Also, I finished the second compilation, so that's what we can see after, or like basically in like 5 minutes. which I'm excited about. The premiere, the first look. Let me save that real quick. Okay, so should we keep it black or should we make it like a white or like a gray? Let's see. Making it rather... White looks too boring, I think. White is too bright. Let's bring it back to black. Specularity, giving it more brightness could help. See, there's no specularity, no light. Let's put it to 1, just to bring in a little bit more light. I think that can help. Okay, perfect. 1 minute. I mean, I think that's pretty good. Maybe we can add like a few more smaller cubes in here. There you go. I mean, it can fly. You can really see it in the render anyway, so there you go. A pretty simple image, but that's just how it is sometimes. Sometimes it's just simple. Okay. Oh, we could maybe add like imperfections, surface imperfection. That could help. We can go in here and use my... We have... Oh, 19 seconds. Hold on. Do I have a bump map? No, I have a normal map. Oh no! Converter. Cut around. There it is. 9 minutes. Okay. Seconds. Vector. Bump. Color into height. Normal to normal. There you go. Put the mapping in there. There you go. Okay. We can probably put the point... the height to 0.1 maybe. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. It is done. The 80th quick sketch. Let's do a test render and then do the post-production. Then the premiere starts. I've combined the first and the second compilation just so we have like two at like of course I don't want to loop the second one just like how I did it with the first one. So what I did was I combined the two. So the first one you'll see is the first compilation you already saw like a million times, and then the second one is going to be the new one. There it is. Nope, that's the wrong folder. Nope, that's the wrong folder. There it is. Oh, wrong folder. Oh my god. Oh my god. There you go. Okay. I think we need like a little bit more, I guess, a few more samples, but we can do that later. Let's do post-processing first. And render. I'm going to drink something real quick. There you go. It's already done. I kind of like the surface of like the texture. The texture really like adds a whole lot of I guess like realism into the scene that wasn't really there before, which I think is pretty cool. Like even just adding a good texture can really like make something look realistic, or like as if you can touch it, which can help a lot with these very simple images. Okay, let's go. We have the compositor. Let's put the glare node in there. And there you go. That's what the glare node does. That's what the glare node is supposed to do. I think 0.1... Oh, just giving it a little bit more can actually help. I think 0.1 looks pretty good. Okay, let's save. And put the render up to... Let's use 512. That might be like quite a long render time, but we'll see. Render. There you go. Okay, let's see. 6 minutes. Maybe we should reduce the samples. Let's put it to Let's put it to 256. Yep, that should be enough. Okay. Yeah, today we will dude, my brain is just fried. We will continue working on the MSI Creator Award. I said that before. We will finish the sculpt of the hand. We have probably like an hour, so I'll try to be a little bit quicker, so that we can then tomorrow go into the actual modeling part, where you then create the final geometry for the hand, so that we can then work on something else. I think we've been working on the hand for like 5 days or so, and I think that's getting quite boring, so I kind of want to do something else. The next part will probably be adding detail. So maybe it's not like that different, but at least like it's, I guess, not only the hand, which, I mean, depending on how you look at it, is different. 1 minute, perfect, or 2 minutes rather. Sounds good to me. Maybe I should have like removed the bump map. I think it's a little bit too grainy now, but well, that's just how it is sometimes. Maybe the bump map or the denoiser will remove some parts of the like bumps. That could help. Of course, it looks a little bit more realistic, but I like the smooth concrete surface a little bit more rather than this very, like, I guess, like rough surface. Actually, like, I kind of knew, or I expected it to take a while, but it actually, in terms of like putting everything out, or like moving everything out of the garage, out of into the street, basically in front of the house, was actually quite fast. But then the next, I guess, the people that wanted to buy the house from us, the customers, no, you can't say customers, right? Like the buyers visited and asked like a few more questions, did a few like measurements in a few rooms, and then yeah, that kind of took a little bit more time. Than I was basically just like waiting to be done, or waiting to like drive back home after like the first half that we were there. And then yeah, it just took a little bit longer, of course, than just putting everything out there, but I kind of expected that. So yep, there you go, the image is done. Let's do post processing in Photoshop, and then let's see, let's start the Premiere. Hold on, where did my, oh no, I have to save my image. Ah, there you go. I almost, like, I thought I closed Blender, so I had to like render it again, but gladly I didn't. Okay, there you go. There it is. Yep, you can see it, perfect. So, first of all, selective color correction, who would have guessed? Let's put it to black. Oh, black might be too much. I think, oh, I could have, oh no. I could have added, like, some sort of dust in the air, but I guess, well, that's just how it is sometimes. No way to go back now. I mean, yeah, we could, bumping up the grays, you can kind of see what happens. The glare kind of overtakes and creates this very sharp line, which looks kind of weird. So I don't want to do that. I'll just keep the grays at 0 probably. I think the values already look pretty good. I don't think we can do that much to give it more brightness. The only thing we can change is, of course, bump up the white, which doesn't really work that well either. So I guess we'll just leave it there. Although maybe adding a little bit of white, I don't really mind, like losing some of that detail right on the edge of this glowing like wall, but because there's not really that much anyway, so maybe we can put it to plus or negative 16. I think that could help. Do we need contrast though? Nope, that will just make everything darker. Doesn't really help. It doesn't really help. So the only thing that is missing is the good old fingerprint texture. Let's see if that works in this image, or if it looks too cluttered if we add it. Textures, fingerprints, there you go. Let's see. Put it to this one. I think it can help. Let's see. Oh. Oh, hold on. There you go. Maybe a little bit bigger. It's still too small. And then moving it. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty good. Just realized I forgot to save. Or forgot to record my quick sketch, which means I have to download the whole VOD tomorrow. Will probably not take too long, but it's still like annoying. Okay, perfect. Let me save the PSD. Oh, I wanna like turn down the opacity maybe to 50%. Yep. Perfect. Oh no, we have another long load time. Please. There we go. Okay. Where am I? Oh, I'm in the videos folder. That's not where I want it to be. Nope, not in my references. There it is. Like by adding this new plugin, I like made a new plugin folder, which moves my project folder one lower, like it pushes it like one down, which means I always click on the plugins folder instead of the projects folder right now. Kind of have to get used to the new order. Okay, there you go. Grabbing my phone, getting ready. There you go. Ready for the import. Let me switch back to Blender. I can already open... Oh, hold on. I can already open the file we're working on right today. Wait. It's... Oh, we've been working on something else for so long that it's not even in the recent files anymore. Okay, hold on. I'll just quickly import the image and then... Okay. Oh, I clicked on the plugins folder again. Oh my god. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Let me close that window. Open that one. Takes a while to load. I also almost lost my whole compilation when I was almost like halfway done, I guess, by some sort of error. I think I didn't have enough RAM to look at the whole file, which meant then when I added a specific, I guess, like effect in After Effects, the whole thing got corrupted. Thank God I had I have my what is it? My save system is basically like when I am working on a project for a long time, I then do a I have it on 42 gig I think. But my hard drive was already full or almost full, so it couldn't like utilize the whole thing. So I switched the hard drive to my SSD. Then I haven't had enough. Yeah, thank God I had a my saving, I guess, technique, or like the way how I save files is when I've been working on a file for a long time, what I do is I save the file, and then the next time, like I've been working on it for a long time, I'll save it as a new file, basically like the first one is going to be version 1a, the next file is going to be version 2a. This way I know, okay, version 2 is the newest one. And then if something gets corrupted in 2a, I can still go back to 1a, not the whole project is destroyed. Which actually saved my life in this project. So yeah, I'm kind of glad that that happened. Okay, perfect. So we can see what we are working with today. I just remember that we lost all the progress that we made the last time because Blender crashed. So let's see if we can bring it back today. Image is already in on my phone, so get ready for the premiere. Let me mute the music, pause the music. Hope you enjoy. I'll see you in roughly 3 minutes. There you go. Easy peasy. Now we're not gonna have a loop. I think that's a little bit better. It's I think a little bit shorter than like the second compilation is a little bit shorter than the first one, which means the overall time I have to upload the whole thing like isn't like as long, but it's still enough, and I think it's like overall better than looping the first one. Let me grab my graphics tablet. Oh no, it's fully entangled. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Yeah, overall I think it's definitely better than seeing the same, like the first one twice. And I think it's a cool like way of like showcasing what we already did in like the past. I think that's pretty cool. It's also like fun to go back into the old projects and like reuse them in something new again. That's why I also wanted to do it, just to like, I kind of like to combine two, I guess, two things into one. I kind of like to, when I have like two things I want to get done, I want to combine them together so I can like do one project to do both. With this one, I kind of wanted to like add more to the stream and also like get better or like improve or learn, train, whatever, my, I guess, motion design skills. So that's a plus on both ends. That's how I kind of thought about it. Okay. And as I said before, I think it's a cool video like to show while I upload my quick sketch, and just like a good way of like recapping. Okay, so let me start with this. So first of all, I think I had like a general idea already how I want to do this. What I kind of course, like I like to create mechanical parts that keep their functionality. Of course, with thumbs, as you can see, they can like move in all like directions basically. So I kind of have to keep in mind that if I make it too like I guess if I make the shape too if I just make a single shape, there is really like that much movement that the thumb, for example, can do. So I kind of have to keep in mind how I separate the pieces so that the hand can still look mechanical but also retain its I guess movement range of motion. That's how I kind of think about it. Can you hear the music? I think so. It's kind of quiet right now. Why is it so quiet? There it is. Okay, perfect. Yep. So working on the hand, finishing the hand today. I looked at a few more, I guess, references for hands. I definitely learned a little bit. I will not change the hand. I think then I'm gonna fall into a pit of a deadly correction loop where I'm just gonna fiddle around with my hand until I'm not satisfied, but I'll just give up. So I'll just keep going and hopefully finish the sculpt today. Let's see. Okay. I kind of forgot how really I did it the last time, but I think I have a rough idea. One thing I added is like this ring at the back. This way it's there's an anchor to the hand which can help like serve as a an anchor for all other pieces to be connected to something, and also the ball to be connected to that anchor piece. That's what I want to add, this ring to the back of the hand. You know what? There's probably a better way to do this. I think I thought about the same thing before, but I just forgot about it real quick. I think we can use mask for this. I think that's way easier to do it that way. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to my mask tool. I'm gonna invert so we can have everything marked. And now we can just go in here and draw it. And if we don't like what we've drawn, we can just go back in and like, you know, we can work non-destructively. I always say like, I want to work non-destructively, or you should work non-destructively. And then here I am doing the biggest mistake or being a huge hypocrite. Or rather a annoying hypocrite. Okay, there you go. So I'll put in a gap right here just so that this piece can like be closer with, like can move more freely. I'll show you what I mean in a second. First of all, I want to have like, I want to separate the palm from the rest of the hand. There you go, basically like this. Okay. Okay, perfect. So what I want to add also is a small gap so that this can get closer to this part of the hand. So should we even... I'm thinking about, oh yeah, we can probably cut it off right there. This is probably better. This way we can remove all of this. Good thing is we can now theorize and just see if it looks good, because we can then just paint the mask back in and fix the whole thing really quickly, do changes really quickly. Yeah, I thought about that, making a T-pose. I can't remember what my reasoning was why I didn't do it. I think it was because it would have taken longer for me to do a whole T-pose than I would have had to rig the whole model, which would be another step that I can avoid by just rigging the base mesh and then like detailing the base mesh more. Like the whole rigging process is then eliminated, which can save a lot of time, because the rigging is not only like putting the bones in the right position. It would probably be easier to pose the character, but it would take longer. So I decided to not, I guess, put her in a T-pose. Rigging is not only putting the bones in the right direction or like in the right position. Also, you have to like define what part of the model will be affected by the bone. And then you also have to, most likely, of course, I'm not an expert in rigging, I would have to fix the problems, which I don't want to do. So I just decided to get rid of that part of the, I guess, sculpt. I mean, that part of the workflow. I did one, like Roberto is the first rig character I ever did, and he took quite a while to do, so I'm kind of like I'm kind of scared to do another one, just because it takes so long to rig a body, especially like for Roberto. I made the first rig ever from like myself as well, because I kind of wanted to learn that as well, which of course meant that it takes way longer than just grabbing some sort of random rig from the internet and just doing it with that. I kind of wanted to learn the whole workflow, and the whole process took like multiple weeks, which I kind of want to avoid, at least for now. I still have my female base mesh, so maybe at some point we'll do like a rigging full workflow, but you know, weeks sounds like long. I mean, I consider it long, but I don't like weeks, meaning working on it every day for like, I don't know, like 2 to 3 hours, not like the whole day, of course, but yeah. Also, I kind of sometimes I wasn't working on the model, so sometimes I had like, I didn't do anything. But yeah, like multiple weeks. I think I worked, like what I wanted to do with Roberto in the beginning was to create a full animation which is why I also have a female base mesh. I wanted to create one hero character and then like maybe 2 or 3 villain characters. The scene would be like a fighting scene with like him and then the villains fighting. But then at some point I was working on it. I think I was working on it then for like 4 months and then I kind of decided that I looked at all the things that I kind of wanted to add and decided that it would just take too long, so I just decided to cancel the whole project and be happy with my at least finished like rigged character, which served me quite well, if I say so myself. It helped me quite a lot, especially for these quick sketches. Maybe we'll do like a animal rigging at some point. This way I don't learn, like I can improve my rigging, and also I can sculpt an animal, and also I can learn rigging an animal. You see, just once more, having more than just one goal, putting them all together and having like one project that fills all these goals. That's what I love to do. Oh, and a koala. I mean, I was more thinking about something like a cat, for example, because a koala is more like human-like in his I guess build. But yeah, we can see what we can do. One more idea in the list of ideas. Okay, so so I kind of want to keep this gap so that we have some room to move. I will then fill this gap with some sort of, I guess, fabric, which will have a similar color to the mechanical parts. This way it still looks like the same piece, but it's like one part is flexible and one part is not. So I think that looks pretty good already. I think I want to keep the prosthetics pretty round, which we could then probably fix later. They already are pretty round, except for these ones. I mean, we can probably like combine the two, like we can combine round with, I guess, sharp edges, which is actually the design philosophy for Apple. Apple's design philosophy is after every round corner comes like an actual corner, like a sharp edge. That is how they created, at least in the back like a few years ago, how they created their devices. Maybe they've changed their I guess like design plans a little bit, but that's how it was a few years ago. Oh, my reference is already open. Let's see. I want to see my reference, especially for the inside of the hand, because I don't really have a good idea on how that would look. Wait, where are my references? You know, I was looking, there's a cool channel, or like social media channel, and also like a book creator, I guess, book publisher rather, that book writer, right? Book writer, that tries to simplify, or the book is called Anatomy for Sculptors, where he or she, they simplify especially like the human proportions or the human shape, the human body, into basically principle, like very simple shapes. For example, like for the head you have a sphere for the top part, and then a cylinder for the bottom part, and then like 2 circles for the eyes, for example, just to kind of make it easier to understand how you would sculpt, for example, a head. I was looking at a hand, or I was looking for a hand, so I googled, or I looked through Pinterest, and I was looking for what was it, hand anatomy for sculptors, and I found nothing. I just found like a few sketches that kind of looked like there was no prints, like print, I guess simplified version of a hand. They all just explain the anatomy, which doesn't really help if you want to understand the, not the intricacies, but actually like the big shapes. So maybe hands are just too complex. Maybe I just have to do more, or like do a whole, I guess, hand sculpting marathon at some point, just like how I did a sculpting marathon, to learn more about how you sculpt hands. I don't know, maybe I'm just doomed. Maybe. Oh yeah, I could be the first one to do a simplified version, but then I would first have to learn how to sculpt the hand. Okay, I grabbed a few more references, but those are for legs. I think I found a few more on Pinterest. Let me see if I can find them. Find those. That's the biggest problem for me, maybe for you as well. I get more ideas that I get so many ideas that I want to do, but I can only do so many at the same time. So they all just pile up, and I look back at my at all my what is it? At all my ideas. Look at all the whole list, and like, okay, that is cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's do this. Oh no, I want to do this first. Oh no, let's do this first. And then like, well, the problem is I'm still young, but it's like I finish a project in a week and I get 5 ideas in a week. So the list will just get longer and longer, the longer I live. Which I mean, you could probably consider it a bad thing or a good thing, depending on how you see it. Sometimes it's just, it do be like that sometimes. Okay, hold on. Where's my folder? Actually, I kind of wanted to like be a little bit more efficient today. So let's see if I can actually accomplish that. Well, that's the wrong folder. Let's go back. Nope, that's all. That's pretty good. That's the first reference. Oh, that's quite low resolution. I mean, yeah, I think one of the biggest motivators that you could have is putting things into perspective, because like usually you only think about the bad things, and like you get demotivated, you get you think about, oh no, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, or I don't have this, I don't have that. But usually there's more good stuff in your life that actually helps you with what you want to accomplish than what keeps you from accomplishing whatever you want to do. So oh, I have to hit, dude, I'm so out of the loop. Okay, I hit record. You know, I'm just gonna not record so I can have both recordings in one. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Actually, no, I'll just, for safety, I'll just start. Yeah, like putting everything in perspective can help you a lot when it comes to thinking through or motivating yourself. For example, you can think like, oh no, okay, now I can't think of any examples, but like, oh no, I don't have a car, I have to ride to my workplace, and then you know what, I'm hold on. Okay, let me just quickly pull up my references, and then I have at least some more RAM in my brain to do more than just that. Hold on. There it is. My RAM is very limited, okay? Don't judge me. Okay. Do you have all these smileys as your like shortcuts, or how do you pull them up all the time? Do you have like a small list? Or do you have a Chinese or like Asian rather keyboard where you can type these like these letters, which then like can be like multiple different letters? I just once saw someone typing on a Chinese or hold on, Asian keyboard, and he typed something completely like, of course, their letters, their Chinese letters. Oh, okay. Chinese letters, and then it transformed into the English, I think, word, which was pretty cool actually to see how that works. Okay, so okay, hold on. So the next part, what we need is in here. Okay, this part is pretty easy actually. We will just disconnect the hand or the finger. Saved in a note file. Called don't touch, don't look, don't delete, private. I remember looking at the whole numpad plus whatever list, looking at all the letters you can do, like different like mathematical signs, or what else was there? Like, oh no. Let's see it. Another bear, another naughty bear. Seeing what you can do with it was actually kind of interesting. Like, I think it was like Alt Shift and then something can create like a tilde. Oh, nice. Do you have the table flip emote? You should I don't know, can you make like these smaller numbers on top, so that they're like smaller and you can type nice? Or do you have the table flip emote? Or there's another one, I can't remember which one it was, but yeah. Yeah, there are these, like, you know, there are the for math, for example, you have the 2, and then the, I don't know how you call it in English, when you have like 2 and then the smaller 2, then you say 2 times 2, or 2 and then a smaller 3 at the top, 2 times 2 times 2. Maybe you can also type letters up there. I don't know if that works. There's also some weird glitch that I saw at some point, I think on Reddit or so, where you can kind of like exit your, I guess, letter line, or like your what is it, like your row, so that it's just an endless list, or like an endless staircase of weird letters stacked on top, so it goes like through all the other posts or like comments as well. I wonder how that works. Maybe some sort of coding in the post itself, by typing different like specific like codes in there, the same like how you do, or what you can do in some Steam games, where you can type in a hex code so that your name will then be displayed in that hex code color. Okay. That is the first part of the inner palm. I remember now how it's called, the inner hand, the palm. I think I worry more about not saying the wrong thing than actually not knowing it sometimes. I don't know what is worse, saying the wrong thing and thinking it's the right thing, or just not saying it at all, so you can be sure that you're not saying the wrong thing. I think I prefer the second one, just then you can like kind of mitigate the risk of saying something like completely wrong and nobody understanding you. So I kind of prefer the second, I guess, option. So yeah, this way of working is way easier. This way you can see what you're gonna sculpt in the end, but you're not like tied to, or you don't have to do it right now. This way it's like easier to correct mistakes, to like revert the changes, or like the idea, bring something in, bring something new in, or whatever you want to do. Like this, for example, I want to do like this, put the same gap in there. This way it's just easier to like sell a natural motion, or like sell a good anatomy for this glove or like mechanical hand. Of course, I'll just duplicate the finger, hopefully that works. But I can't do the same for the palm or the, yeah, basically the palm. So I have to sculpt every single finger piece, like every single part of the palm that is part of each individual finger. I mean, I could probably duplicate it, but that'll be just too complicated. So I'll just do it like this. Okay. Of course, they're still pretty rough in their design, these pieces, but that's just how it is. They're gonna be more refined when I create the actual geometry. Do you have a fish ASCII emote? Maybe a sea bass? Perfect. Okay. So what are we gonna do for the middle part? I think I will separate the parts. Of course, the hand can like crunch together, I guess. So we kind of have to see which parts can actually be solid. Okay. I'm just gonna make this Italian hand just to see which parts can be solid. Actually kind of hard. Well, that's not like, that's a twitchy mode. I mean, like hold on, can I type it? Let me see. I think I have an idea how you could do it. Well, that looks kind of weird, but we'll see. How do you make, I'm just gonna copy yours. Haha, there you go. Hold on. Oh. How do you make the oh, there it is. Easy. I've made a fish. Looks kind of scuffed, but whatever. Looks more like a split fish rather than a fish with like a dude, you can you not see the fish? His fins are just too high up. They're on his back. What is that? Sunglasses? Or... I don't know. A cat face? No. That doesn't look like a cat face. It looks like an RIP sign and then a mouth and then an RIP sign. Or like a tombstone. Isn't there like a cat face with the what is it? Like, look at this. I'm gonna give you a pro cat face. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh, there it is, there it is. There it is. Oh, well, she's missing ears, but, well, you know, there it is. No, hold on. I know how you do it. Where's my... Do I still have it? There it is. No, that doesn't work. Oh no. Where's my... There it is. Nope, doesn't work. Oh no. Hold on. Oh, you can make glasses. Or a pigeon. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, nope. There it is. Okay, well, that... See, a bird. Okay. Gotta go back to sculpting when I get something done today. A perfect bird face, okay? Maybe you could remove the the slashes on the side, or the yeah, let's call them slashes. What are they called? Like backspace? No, not backspace. Whatever. Slash. Yeah, you call them slash, but slashes sound weird. Oh, I remember the joke that I wanted to remember. Like the only really one of the the only jokes I really like are either like dark jokes or super dumb jokes, like puns, for example. So one of them is, what do you call a no, how does a what is it? How does a transgender ninja, how does a transgender ninja kill his enemies or kill people? Guess. Just recently heard it. Do you have an idea? They slash them. They slashed them. There's a YouTube video I got it from. Let's see if you okay, hold on. So if you can either say, what is it? Oh, hold on. So you either say, like, for a male, you say he slash him. For a female, you say, what is it? She slash her. And for a transgender, you say they slash them. Yep, that was the joke. You know, or okay, well, that doesn't work in I know a German, like one of the German jokes, but that doesn't work in English. Wait, does it? No, I don't think so. Wow. Oh, hold on. Okay, I can't remember. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Hold on. Nope, doesn't work. Oh, unlucky. Oh, actually, that brings me to a topic I kind of thought about today, which was that if you can only travel, like if you can time travel but only travel back, then it's basically teleporting. Nothing more, nothing less. Because you, like, for example, you can say, okay, I want to go to the supermarket. You go there, you put revert the time up until the point where you decide to go there, and then you basically teleport to that spot. Of course, you can probably do a little bit more with time traveling, but if you can only like time travel back and like to a certain point, then it's basically teleporting. But I think, yeah, time traveling is probably a better superpower, although time traveling can probably be a little bit... So I talked about that with my friend, I think last weekend. We kind of talked about what kind of superpower we would like to have. If we could have, like, if you could just decide which one we want to have. I decided to use... I think I chose... my first answer was flying. My second answer was teleporting. I don't know why, but I just love flying. Also, like, teleporting is probably better than flying, but flying just has like... You have more freedom when you can fly than when you can just teleport. You're still like stuck to the ground, and I think like flying is like experientially just better than teleporting. You probably don't need cars anymore. You can just fly everywhere. Maybe it'll get pretty cold. That might be like a like a problem, but I guess like grab a jacket, I guess, maybe. So yeah, I would probably choose flying. I also, like, one of the questions we discussed a while back was, I don't know if you know the anime, or like, I guess, yeah, you could call it anime, the TV show Avatar: The Last Airbender. And we kind of like just discussed which, I guess, element we would like to wield, like to manipulate, whatever. I chose air, because you can fly and it's just chill. Like, you can make your own... I mean, you can probably do the same with, I don't know, air just seems the most fun to me. Probably not like the best, because like if there's someone with like someone you can like bend rocks, what are you gonna do with your small little rocks? But I don't know, if you can't win, just flee. Just run away. So yeah, I decided I would choose air. All, like, if you look back at the whole, like, all the scenes with all the like, what is it, airbenders, they all just seemed like monks just chilling in their like cloud kingdom, or like cloud, I guess, cities, flying around the whole time. Seemed pretty fun to me. Fire is just too... I guess, too dangerous. Oh, a giraffe, just like in One Piece, the one dude that can actually, can he wield air? He can do some air tricks, right? I don't know what he's called, but the dude that looks like a giraffe, or like has a giraffe hat. I think it was even like pretty strong. He just looks goofy, which can probably be like his biggest weakness even. I can't remember what his name was, but I think I at some point googled best One Piece fights, and I think he was one of them. Maybe like a spot, like 7th spot or so. But still pretty high up. Which kind of surprised me because he looks so weird. Usually every like insane enemy looks like super crazy, but I think One Piece is a little bit different in that regard. They have like all these goofy characters, and like usually like the most goofy looking ones are kind of the strongest, or at least like some of them. Like Blackbeard looks like a fat or obese pirate. What else do we have? We have, I mean, Enel looks kind of, he's probably not that strong, but he looks kind of cool. Then we have Bartolomew's bear. I think he's, I don't know if he's called the same in English. The thunder dude. Do you mean the giraffe or Enel? Enel is just a weird name. Then, like, the strongest... No, actually, no, that's not right. The strongest form for Luffy or Ruffy, whatever, is his, like, inflating one of his arms or legs or limbs in general, like, super huge to then slam it into the ground or into the enemy, which looks super goofy. But then his final form, like, at least, like, final form, where he, like, gets super hot and, like, pink, looks pretty cool. So he kind of goes from looking pretty normal to looking pretty goofy to looking pretty cool. I think my favorite character when we played the fighting game was always I think he's called Bruce, the skeleton with the afro. I don't know why, he just looks funny to me. And then, like, I think those are like the best fighting games, the ones that don't like take themselves too serious. Like in the One Piece fighting game, you had like all these crazy characters like Ruffy, Luffy, whatever, and then all the bad guys, like super strong guys, and then you also have like these, I guess, like super weak, just these mud monsters that have like 1 HP. You just go to them and you can slap them and they're dead. And then if you play those characters, when you fight against other people, you would still be like super weak, like and they only have like one attack where they like punch super slow, and like they have another where they dodge. That's the only thing they can do. So I think that's pretty funny. If you have like, if a fighting game like has these weird characters that don't do much but are still in the game just to like troll. I think it makes the whole game a little bit more fun. Especially if it's like not like Street Fighter. Of course, Street Fighter could probably not do that because it's so competitive in its nature. Because like if you look at the controls, like you don't even know where to start. Like for one, I remember like I wanted to do a super for one of the characters. What you had to do is you had to grab your left thumbstick, do a Z motion with the thumbstick, and then do like ABB to do the super. And I was trying it in training over and over and over and over and over. I couldn't do it. I was like, how would you ever be able to do that in like a intense fight situation? And then I looked at a like a tutorial with an overlay where they show the movement of like the buttons they pressed for their controller, and he just moved the thumbstick too fast, so you couldn't see what actually happens. You can see like two twitchings, but you can't really see what he does. So that didn't really help either. It was so weird. What I would always just do is I would choose the characters with like the easiest supers, so I can just do it, at least do them, not just like do like one or two moves and then just revert to kicking or like crouching and punching. Nope. Is that a game? King of Fighters? I don't think I've ever heard of it. I know Street Fighter, Tekken, Super Smash Bros, Dead or Alive, and the Naruto game, Dragon Ball Z, and One Piece. Hold on, let me see. Nope, never heard of it. Is there a new one? Looks like it. On PS4 at least. No, never heard of it. Let me see. Let me look at a video. Why is the window so big? Small. Oh my god. Ads. No. Hold on. Okay, let me 23-second ad. Way too long. I feel like I'm aging by the minute. I can feel myself aging watching this ad. Okay. It's still not done. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, you done now? Perfect. Let's see. The King of Fighters. Oh, looks pretty new. I think there's like a new one coming out. 15. Looks pretty similar to Street Fighter, but like just the character looked different. The proportions, the animations, the effects look pretty similar. The colors, I guess. Nope, never heard of it. Maybe it never came out in Germany or in Europe even. I don't know. At least like it was like a German article that I like opened, so it should probably be available in Germany, but I've never seen it before. (1959) 1995. Yeah, maybe I'm just too young. Too young to know about it. So, do you move your upper? I guess you could move your upper hand a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I never really was a big fan of these super technical fighting like games. I think the one I played the most was probably Super Smash Bros. We always played that not only in my like the first time I saw it was when we were like at a friend's house, and like there was, for example, like a party. We were all invited, and then we went to my friend's room to play some Super Smash Bros. On the Wii. I was super bad at it because I was like all of them already played for like years or so, and then the new one came out, and I like it was also available on the new Nintendo 3DS, I think. So I bought that and like trained the whole time so I could like compete, and then we like did like so many like battles against each other. It was like super fun to do, especially because I basically always mained Mario, and then he would main like another character. So we would always just insta-lock the same character and like try to beat each other, which like so fun. I just love Mario because like Mario has this move where when he jumps and then you punch, he does like this dunk move where he like punches down, and that is a spike move where you can then like, if somebody tries to get back to the stage, you can like slam him back to the into the abyss, I guess, into death. Which just looks so fun, like you dunk them down into their certain death. It's quite hard to hit, but it's still pretty fun to do. Okay, well, I want to make this a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, or like visually pleasing. So I'm gonna give this like this wave to make it look more, I guess, elaborate, more elegant. I apparently cannot draw a good wave. Oh my god. There you go. Nope. Okay. Yeah. The only real, like, I think I bought Street Fighter as well just to try it once. Like, I wanted to have one game so you can like test it out for a little bit. It was pretty fun, especially because it was like so hard that everybody was basically on the same level. But I was the only one that bought the game, so I always like was able to train, and then at some point like I was just better than the others. And it was like just so technical that it wasn't really like that fun to play. Because it's required like that much, I guess, like training until you were able to do like basic moves. You would basically just sit there for like half an hour, look at the whole list of moves that you could do, like 50 moves with their own like controller combinations, and then we would like learn one or two and then just spam these attacks the whole time, which was kinda, I guess, kind of boring, or like it was just too hard to learn, so we just stopped at some point. Okay, that's quite a weird line. Let's make this a little bit smoother. We can probably use the, what is it called, like lazy brush option, but I'll just not do it. The lazy brush option will probably make these lines a little bit more smooth, like smoother, but no, I don't think that I want to do that. That's probably not gonna like look that good. Okay, so I want to separate this one more time, although I don't really know how. Maybe we could, yeah, we can go in here probably. Da-da-da. Then do like this. Oh, hello. We have this flower shape, or like floral shape rather. Okay, that's kind of a weird curve. Let's fix that. Oh my god. Come on. Oh no. My hands are just too shaky. Okay. There you go. Oh, I should probably change one thing with all these, I guess, like, caps right here. Should I, though? They look pretty good like this. Maybe, yeah, let's do it. Let's make them look a little bit more floral-like, giving it this tail at the end. Kind of keeping this nerve shape in there. Should we do it like this, or should we combine the piece? I think combining it looks better. Oh, hello. I think if we make it too dense when it comes to like individual parts, it can very quickly be too confusing. So I'll leave it like this. Do the same for all for all of them. Oh, that's too short. Let's kind of tilt to the side. I kind of have to like leave the original sculpt, but that's okay. Oh my god, I removed it. There you go. That's a good start. Oh my god. Kind of excited to try the new... Oh! You know? I am actually excited for Monday. We will work on the sculpt or on the MSI Creator Award on Monday, but we will do something a little bit different. I will prepare the head so that I can then try or test out my new plugin that I installed. The recycle plugin, basically, where I can use my old geometry to my old, I guess, like organized geometry to put it onto a new model, so that this model has a organized geometry faster. That's what we're gonna do on Monday. I'm excited. See, another plan with multiple goals at once, or like goals accomplished at once. I want to learn about the plugin, how it works, how the workflow works. I also want to keep going, like I want to keep working on this. And I can combine these two. The only problem is maybe that I want to probably retopologize the body as well, but I'll probably combine them later. Topology is basically the geometry that everything's made of. If you go into edit mode right here, edit mode basically lets you like edit the geometry, the topology. Topology is basically just like you have faces, which are these surfaces right there. You have edges, which are the lines between or like that form these surfaces. And then you also have vertices or like corners. Two vertices create an edge, like this one and this one creates the edge in the center. And at least 3 edges create a face. And everything including faces, edges, and vertices is called topology. This is very unorganized. So if I would want to move all these small points by rigging them, it would be like super slow, because it's like there are so many points that have to be calculated that it just wouldn't work. So what you would do is you would create a new topology or new geometry on top of what we have right there, so that then we have less geometry that we have to move by rigging them, for example, which is like necessary to make it like actually work. That's topology. Topology is like the geometry of an object. I wonder, let me see what the actual definition is. Topology definition. The study of geometrical... Oh, hello. The study of geometrical properties and spatial relations unaffected by the continuous change of shape or size or of figures. The way in which constituent parts are irrelevant or arranged. Okay, so basically, yeah, like, I guess that's a little bit more complex. Yeah, let's just say like the points and edges, I mean the points that define a an object's shape. Every digital object that is 3D consists of these points, and the constellation of these points is called topology. The more you know. Okay, perfect. The inside looks kind of boring still. I'm gonna work on that later. Should I separate this even more? I don't think I will. I want to round out these edges so they look more natural, more floral-like. Like the idea of these very, like, I guess romantic shapes, like romantic. I think in the romantic era, you had like all these floral decorations, which like decorated like cathedrals, for example, or doorways, whatever. I want to like put them in here in this sculpt as well, in the mechanical parts. Okay, perfect. Not only through the geometry or topology, but also the textures on top, maybe. We'll see. So, how do we do the inner part? We have this part. Let's see. Okay, I want to change this thing here. Gonna move this over, make this longer. There you go. That will probably look better. Fill this space up. Oh, hold on. Nope, I want to remove this. I want to just make this part of the same. Like this. There you go. We could probably do the same on the other side as well. Although, yeah, I think that'll look good. Da-da-da. Okay. Perfect. I'll keep it like this for now. Maybe I'll change it later. Because I can, because it's non-destructive. Ooh. Okay. I think I want to like change this up a little bit. I think I can bring more surface in here. Maybe we can keep it closer to there. You know, I talked about the channel before that I discovered, or like that got recommended to me on YouTube. The Suburban Rescue Ranch. Basically, like just a dude having like a like a rescue ranch in his backyard, where he like keeps rescued animals and like feeds them and all that, like cares for them. And every day he does like a small mini vlog, I guess, like talking about what he did that day. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just looking at animals is fun to fun to do. I don't know what really is like this captivating, but maybe like the different animals that he has. Like he at one point he goes to just a regular chicken. They have like they do this super weird sound when they like they have this super weird sound when they just sit there like. And then you have like a duck, like just a single duck. He has an opossum that at one point he wanted to feed it, so he put some stuff in its cage, but then he saw that the opossum was sitting on the roof because the opossum was waiting for rats to come or for mice to come, so it could jump down and like catch the rat to eat it. He has like 3 or 2 rayas, basically like these big birds similar to emus that he has that kind of just run around the whole time. And yeah, just interesting to look at. I don't mind getting it recommended to me, especially because one of the birds is like super aggressive, so he always tries to like shove it away. I had pets before. I had 3. What are they called? Oh yeah, I had 4. I had fish. Then I had budgies, 3, not at once, but I had 1 first, which was super like calm and like super trusting. He was like he would get on my hand and I could like play around with him. Then I had 2 more which were super scared, and I wasn't really able to tame them, I guess, or make them accustomed to me. And then I had, what are they called? I don't even know. I don't even know what they called in German. These not mice, but these desert mice. Oh, there it is. A gerbils. I had gerbils. Hold on. Is it a gerbil? Yeah. I had like, I think 4 gerbils, which were super cool. We made like a small like area where they could run around, and their favorite thing they were basically a mix between a hamster and a meerkat. So they would like build their own like I guess they're like tunnel forts. We had this aquarium like area that we built them, where we could see like if they built right on the edge of the glass, we could see them like sleeping in there or like building their small little tunnels running around. And like we would give them stuff like old toilet paper, or not okay, maybe not old toilet paper, but toilet paper, and they would like chew it and like bite it into small bits so they could reuse it to build their house. Well, they were actually pretty fun. But of course they're like small animals, so they don't live that long. And yeah, that was the last animal I had. Did you ever have animals? Gerbils, budgies, fish, and yeah, that's it, I think. Hold on. Did I say 4? I think I had 3, but I think I thought about budgies in terms of, like, I don't know. I had 3, I think. Maybe you could consider the small, like, crab a different animal than fish, but yeah, I think I had 3. So hold on. Oh, 2 cats. Are they nice, or are they just like, do they not care about you? Are they super snuggly? Like, do they always wanna cuddle, or are they more like doing their own thing? What do you mean? Oh, okay, they're weird. Okay, so they... Oh, okay. Are they old? That's interesting. I remember one of my co-workers told me she has a cat that is like super like reliant on her. So one time she gave her like this cat grass that she could like eat, and like she was choking on it. She was like choking, eating the grass. Or she would never go outside. She would always like stay inside because she was just scared of going outside. Or yeah, she was just too scared of everything, so she would always like stay close to her. Okay, hold on, this looks kind of weird. Need a bigger gap here. Yeah, we never had like a dog or cat, like these usual animals. I think we always like smaller animals are just like, I guess, a smaller a smaller commitment, because they don't live as long as like dogs or cats do, for example. If you have like a cat, I think if you have a cat once, like a young cat, you're probably not gonna get a second one, because she's gonna live for that long that you're like, or like 60 years old, and then you just think to yourself like, okay, and getting another cat like won't really, like, she would probably outlive me. So, or like getting a dog, having him for like whatever, like 30 years. Wait, no, dogs only get like 16 years old or so, right? So, I mean, yeah, I don't even know how old can cats get. Maybe like also like similar, like 15, 17 years. Yeah, but there's still like a long-term commitment, rather than like hamster, for example. They probably don't live that long. Maybe like yeah, 10 plus years. Yeah, sounds about right. So yeah, they're just more long-term, I guess, and they require more maintenance. But they're probably also like, they probably can like give you more. They can like influence your life more, especially like dogs, because dogs can be like are very, very like loyal, and like always try to be with you. And like cats can probably be similar, but some of them are like just very, very independent, so you can't really know whether or not like your cat will be like that. And also like cats and dogs probably also like require a more, I guess, a better financial situation. You probably need to do like, you probably have to like pay more for all their food and all their maybe even medical bills, because they can like get sick more often because they live longer. Especially like then in the end, like in the last few years, they will probably be like sick for like more often. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Let me see if everything looks all right, and then we could probably use, like, make them into actual creases or separated parts. Let me change one more thing. There you go. Making this a little bit more, expand this area a little bit more. This will probably bring more flexibility. Or look like it'll be more flexible. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. Of course, this is quite, like, pretty freestyly, but I think that works quite well. It looks kind of like a shattered vase that you then put back together. I think that looks quite good. Okay, let's go in here and just use the, what is it? The clay strip brush and watch the magic happen. Let's make it very, very big. Oh, that's pretty deep. Hold on. Oh. Is that a new one that you've just made? Cute little tiger cat. Yeah. What is his or her name? Do you have a name for her? Him, his, whatever, them? Oh, it's an old picture. Jumping tiger. Ooh, okay. Very symbolic. I like it. Is it like in the original language it has like, it's like just a word, but then if you translate it into a different language, it's a for example, like a whole, oh. I like the artistic photography with these low to the ground, like shallow depth of field. Yeah. A cat with a more round face. Whoa, why is my resolution at 1000? I guess that could work. Yeah, I should probably do that with these parts. Some of them are very low resolution. Do you like photography? Or why are these shots so photographic, or like artistic. I remember, like, there are these cats that have like oh, okay, yeah, just the first thing you can take a photo of your cat would probably be the best way to like learn photography. Okay, yeah, you know, that's probably like one of the biggest deficits of my, I guess, like of the skills I have when it comes to, I guess, like design or like graphic design, is I don't like taking photos. I'm not very good at it. I don't really care about it. I don't like the technical aspect. I kind of like the photo aspect, but I also don't. So I just don't want to learn it. But there are these cats with these ears that like are very close to the head. They also have this very round head, and then like these ears that are like super small and then like tucked close to their head. Some consider them pretty like consider them like cute, but I think they look more more goofy. I don't know, maybe they look just too, they look as if they like they always like lost their keys and they don't know where they are, so they like look like, oh my god, where are they, like shocked and like I don't know, like yeah, shocked and confused at the same time. I don't know, they look kind of weird and also sad at the same time. Sometimes like they have this like constant sad expression on their face. I have a cool title for this stream when I correct it, probably tomorrow. It'll be non-destructive, what is it, hard surface sculpting. I'll probably do this even more later when I like do more hard surface stuff. I want to also like one more goal for me is to learn more about like more technical hard surface sculpting using like, I don't know, like not using sculpts and then on top of that building the actual geometry, but starting off with the actual geometry and just like changing that so that you then at the end have a good like a car, for example. Like sculpting, if you model a car, for example, you wouldn't sculpt it before, like before you then, like you wouldn't sculpt it first and then go back and then put the like final topology or like geometry on top of it. You would rather just like start off with using the final geometry. I want to do that a few more, like I want to at least learn how you do it, especially not like, because like they're very distinct worlds. You can either sculpt stuff or you can model stuff. Sculpting something hard surface, which for example like a car or a gun, is quite hard and is probably like way easier to just model it. So you have like these two worlds that have their own like application areas, and I want to be able to model guns as well. So, or maybe not guns, but cars and all that. So I want to learn both. So I'll probably do like hard surface modeling at some point as well. Maybe I can combine that with something else, maybe. I'm not quite sure. Okay, let's remove the mask and see the end result. Da-da-da. Perfect. Look at that. Perfect edges. Super sharp. Super dank. Now we can use this. to build. Oh, hold on. We missed an edge. We can then use this to guide our final geometry. There it is. Perfect. Flawless. Exceptional. This looks weird. Let me bring back the mask. There you go. We had a photography class in school when I learned design, or like graphic design. I wasn't really good at it, and I wasn't really interested in it, so I never like cared. I probably learned more about cameras using Blender than in the actual camera class, or like a photography class. So yeah, that's that. Oh. And even then, like, it's not really that interesting to me, so I just learned the bare minimum, or the parts that affect my workflow, and then that's it. I like the artistry and like the things you can do with like photography, but yeah, it's not for me. Too technical, too like, yeah, too technical mainly. Okay, so perfect. That's the final version, smoothing out a few parts. So these parts will be like the inner parts. This part at least will be like some sort of like not canvas, like fabric, so that it's like bendable and like movable. And these parts will be hard surface parts. Tomorrow we will probably do the final geometry for these hands. Maybe we can even finish the geometry, because we already have like a good setup, a good layout, which we didn't have for the arms. So it took a little bit longer for the arms to finish them. But now that we've made the hands, it should be, this should go pretty quickly. Tomorrow I will not be late, at least not that late, maybe like, I don't know, like 15 minutes or so, but I try to be on point with my appearance. Hope you enjoyed today's shorter session. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. Hope you can enjoy the rest of your day. Maybe you can enjoy the rest of your time, like enjoy the time with your cats. Pet them for me, and yeah. Hold on. Really? Well, I always, like, you can see them pretty prominently in dogs, but I didn't know that cats also have eyebrows. I don't know if they move them like similar to dogs. Dogs, like, are super expressive with their eyebrows. Maybe you can examine those more now. Oh, you mean like hairs like protruding from their face, similar to like as if there are eyebrows? Hold on, let me see. Let me look at the images. Do they? Hold on. Oh yeah. They're similar to the, what is it, like the World of Warcraft night elf eyebrows that also like are super long and like protrude from their face or their skin. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, I closed the window. Oh no. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. Hope you can enjoy the rest of your day. Maybe you can get some good rest, good sleep, and then yeah. Maybe until next time. Maybe until tomorrow, whatever. Yeah. Take care. See ya.